Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, fellas? We're gonna talk about this. Yo, what's up? Sham Stoppers, ho! What's going on, man? It's gonna be a good little education tonight on criminal law. We're gonna talk about criminal law, man. We're gonna read the penal codes, okay? We're gonna read the penal codes. I'm gonna tell you, man, these schools out here, these schools, these schools, these people don't care about these children, bro. They don't care about these children. Got teachers fucking children at school and shit, you know. Shalom, Mr. Blue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Best one. Man, we're gonna talk about this case, man. Everybody getting worked up over right now, man. Some people ain't heard of it, but y'all gonna hear because it was. I can't enjoy Twitter coming out on my feed. You know what I mean? Two children. I ain't finna say that. These ain't children, bro. When you can nut, when you old enough to bust a nut, you are a man. When you start puberty, or what they call it, puberty or whatever, I ain't gonna go into some more detail. I'll give y'all a game or something. But a lot of these YouTubers, they kind of slow and retarded. I was on the podcast today, man, earlier today. Jesus Christ. Didn't nobody say it was the adult's fault or nothing. They was talking about a kid stabbing a kid, and they don't see. That's how I know some of these niggas, they don't talk to their children, right? They reveal that you're supposed to teach your children to keep their hands to themselves at all times. But guess what, fellas? Sometimes you can't teach your children that when they got the bitch that want to be the man now in the family, right? Peace, peace, Kevin B. There you go. Think about this shit, fellas. The school failed these two young men, but now they want to make the shit racial. Racial, you know what I mean? Racism is for poor people, right? Because all you're gonna see is poor white trash and poor niggas getting their panties up in a bunch, right? That's what it's all about. I ain't got no dog in this fight. I'm finna read some shit. I've been like we've been telling y'all. These hoes, they took the fathers out of a lot of these homes, right? It ain't their Wasil. They had their parents. Well, guess what? They fucking parents failed them. They cucks. Both of their fathers were cucks, right? I'm not taking nobody's side. I'm gonna say we're gonna read what the law say tonight. Cause all these other channels, you got niggas on here kissing kissing the Caucasian man ass, think they're gonna get some brownie points. And then you got some niggas over here trying to stick together and say we all niggas and all this. Nah, we gonna go with the law say, because at the end of the day, ain't no racism in the graveyard. Everybody, all walks of life, is sitting their ass in the graveyard. You know what I mean? But they're gonna push these narratives. That's how it is. The name of the game is keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. Yeah. Yes, sir. This is a good one tonight. I'm gonna put up the laws because all these niggas was emotional. They weren't putting up no laws. We're gonna see the penalty for carrying a knife to school, the intent, stabbing somebody. You know what I mean? We're gonna see all that. What's the penalty on stabbing somebody? Right? Texas Penal Code on stabbing somebody. They didn't even talk about the Texas Penal Code because them niggas can't read. That's why a lot of black people in jail because they can't fucking read. Right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm glad y'all here, man. I'm glad y'all stopped by. What's the Texas Penal Code for murder? And okay, hold on. Let me see. We almost ready. Oh, we ready, fellas. Let me look. Let me get that ready. We ready. We ready. Texas Penal Code. I'm gonna put all this stuff up for y'all. Texas Penal Code for murder. Criminal is different. Is let me see. I don't like the Texas government. Okay, let's go to it. Let me pull it up. This is Sham Stoppers. We run this shit. We ain't giving it back. Sham Stoppers, ho! Yes, sir. Man, we got too many dumb YouTubers on YouTube, fellas. I just can't stand it, man. Damn, I can't stand it. Texas Penal Code on murder. Okay. In this section, adequate cause means adequate cause means that would commonly produce a degree of anger, rage, resentment, terror in a person of ordinary temper, sufficient to render the mind incapable of cool reflection. Sudden passion means passion directly caused by arising out of the provocation by an individual killed or another acting with the person killed, which passion arises all the time of the offense and is not solely the result of former provocation. A person commit an offense if the person intentionally, knowingly causes the death of an individual. Number two, intends to cause serious bodily injury and commits an act clearly dangerous to human life that causes the death of an individual. Number three, commits or attempts to commit a felony other than manslaughter and the furtherance of the commission or attempt or an immediate flight from commission or attempt, the person commits the attempt to commit an act clearly dangerous to human life causes the death of an individual. Number four, knowingly manufactures to deliver the controlled substance in the pit. Now, that's it, fellas. Right? Intent must be proven. I hear you, my brother. Intent must be proven. What was his intentions? This is the story. This is how the story went, fellas. So we had a track meet. I never heard no shit like this in my life because when I was at a track meet coming up, we used to holler at hoes, go over here, go over there, chill, and you knew other people. When you, especially when you in middle school, that's when the meeting and social shit begins through middle school track meets. Then it reached to high school because you get word of mouth. I know down here in Texas, especially Louisiana, that's how we did it in Shreveport. Never had a stabbing in Louisiana history of track meets, right? Not even shootouts. Now at school you have shootouts, right? But anyway, what I was saying, let's go to another one. Let me see. Let's go to the elements of a crime first. Did I switch it to the elements of a crime? Hold on, let me stop the screen. What's the defense for murder? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me stop the screen. Penal code. Hold on. Let's do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time, Felipe. Hold on. Let me go. Let me start over. Let's go with the elements of a crime because this is what I learned in school. Okay. I got the Texas Penal Code here. I'm gonna show you the book, not right now. Okay. And look, we have this one right here, general provisions, right? But we're gonna go right here. In Texas, to prove a crime, the prosecution must establish 4 elements: a criminal act, criminal intent, concurrence, and causation. Right? Hold on a second, fellas. I'm lighting this cigar up. It's best to learn law, man. It's best to learn this stuff over here, man. Just in case you get in trouble, it's good to learn this stuff over here. Criminal act, right? That word intent again. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Criminal intent. Right? Let's read the definition. Definition: Texas Penal Code. Act means bodily movement, whether voluntary or involuntary, includes speech. Actor means person whose criminal responsibility is to issue a criminal action. Whenever the team suspect used in this code to means actor. Okay? Let's go to another one. Let's go to another one, fellas. Let's go to another one. Let's go to another one. Justification. This is for justification excluding criminal responsibility. Threats as justifiable force. Now let's talk about this. The threat of force is justified when the use of force is justified by this chapter. For this section, the threat to cause death or serious bodily injury by the production of a weapon or otherwise, as long as the actor's purpose is limited to creating an apprehension that he will use deadly force if necessary, does not constitute the use of deadly force. You want me to read that shit for y'all again? Because this would happen. So Mr. Austin told the dude to get up. You weren't supposed to be here up on this track meet. He said, get up. And little Anthony told him something, said him something, and then the dude said, Anthony said, man, you ain't want to do that, man. I'll do something to you. Do it then. And then Mr. Austin, he went and did it. Like a dummy, right? If somebody telling you to do it and watch what happens, walk away, bro. Walk the fuck away. He put his hands on, Mr. Austin put his hands on Mr. Karmelo, right? Wasil, you justifying what he did. Nah, I ain't justifying what he did because the jury gonna ask, why did this dude bring a knife to school? If I'm a juror, I'm gonna say, man, why this dude brought a knife to school? Huh? Why did he bring a knife to school? That's the $1 million question. They say he already got suspended the first time for bringing a knife to school. Why? Why do children bring knives to school? And you had these YouTubers earlier talking about a child killing a child. Man, shut that stupid argument. You got teachers fucking children. You got these grown-ups fucking children. You got children shooting up schools and shit. You got all types of shit. Dope, all this. Man, get the fuck out of here. This shit been happening in schools since the beginning of fucking time. He just acting like this shit brand new, trying to get brownie points and shit, nigga. You don't know how to explain shit. These YouTubers should not explain nothing on law. Talk about that black shit. Talk about the manosphere, the mammosphere, and all that old whole ass shit. We talk about the law on this channel, nigga. Real talk. Now, I'm finna show something else. Now look at this right here. They said the black kid was 5'3" and the white kid was 6'3" or more. That attests for a small factor. Real talk. Real talk. Real fucking talk, man. And I was telling these people on this podcast, you tell your children to keep your hand to yourself. They say it was stupid shit like that. Well, damn, man. Let me come find you where you at. Let me come hit you inside your motherfucking head and take your shit. What you gonna do? See how people are so dumb, stupid, and retarded? See, I'm gonna tell you something. People who say shit like that was not born up in a good household and don't have respect. We lacking respect out here now. Mr. Austin didn't respect Karmelo. That's all it is, man. It's about respect and principles. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Motherfuckers know right from wrong. The fucking school failed these dudes. And nobody want to come out and say this, but they want to start a stupid race war. No, Mr. Austin is dead because Mr. Austin want to put his hands on Mr. Anthony. That's all the fuck it was. And I don't defend fools. I defend the innocent. We are all about self-defense over here, whether what color you is, black, white, purple, green, polka dots. You wrong, you wrong. Dude bought a knife to school because he was scared and feared his life. He don't want to get punched. He don't want to get his eye knocked out of his socket. You know you can kill somebody from beating their ass. A lot of people die from ass whoopings. And then they want to use the excuses to fuck they fucking children. Man, please, teachers fucking children. I want to hear that bullshit. Let me look at the definition of intent for whatchamacallit. I'm going to go on hit y'all with some more common sense shit. Let me see. Definition of intent. This ain't got nothing to do with no black and white shit. Don't put your hands on motherfuckers. How about that? I tell it to any nigga and any cracker. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me look up the definition of intent. I got the definition of intent from my brother. Intent. We're going to go to Merriam-Webster. Niggas don't want to hold these dudes. These are grown-ass dudes, 17 years old. They are not children, you fucking idiots. If any fucking fool ever say that again, my dad was 17 years old when he joined the fucking military to fight in Vietnam, niggas. Fuck out of here, nigga. Why they got to show Teen Mom on motherfucker? They just made that bullshit word teenager. They made that bullshit word up. And if you look in Bouvier's dictionary, it says a woman becomes a woman at the age of 12 and a man becomes a man at the age of 14. None of these YouTube niggas don't know the law because they stupid, retarded, and dumb. They didn't put up no law books. They didn't put up shit but fucking emotionalism. Get a download of Bouvier's dictionary and you will thank me later. He gonna be tried as an adult. He not gonna be tried as no fucking child. And anyway, this case is about fucking money. Who got some goddamn money? Them knuckleheads ain't say that either. If you got money, you can beat any motherfucker. How many billionaires y'all seen in motherfucking prison? Niggas don't know law. They just out here running on emotionalism. Real talk. How about this, fellas? How about if motherfuckers don't know the law, that means they don't need to be doing what? A crime. This was just a fight. This was a fight that been brewing for the longest. This shit was building up. This was a fight that's been building up. Real talk. They had to know each other for him to stab him like that. When you stab somebody like that, because you know that motherfucker. And another thing the jury gonna ask, like I told y'all, why? Why was he carrying a knife at school? And then if you get, let me tell y'all something. If y'all ever get y'all concealed carry license, do you know when you get your concealed carry license, if somebody outweigh you and they threaten you, you know you can blow their motherfucking head off? Did you know that? Did you know if somebody will come and steal from you, you got a carry concealed license here in Texas, you can chase them down and blow their heads off? See, a lot of these people be talking about concealed carry and stand your ground law and all that bullshit. No, nigga, if y'all want to be good, if you want to be in good standing, get you a concealed carry license and it will save you. And don't start shit with people. This was a sad case, right? This was a sad case, fellas, of hold on. Let me go to another slide. Wait a minute. I know that's right, Mr. Blue. In Texas, a stabbing on school property, depending on the circumstances, could be prosecuted under various sections of Texas Penal Code, including Section 2201, assault, 4603, places a weapon prohibited, and with potential enhancements for offenses committed with weapon-free school zone. Right? Y'all see this? These YouTube knucklehead niggas couldn't look this up. This is sad, man. The coaches, the school failed them. They the one who committed this murder. Because they the adults. They put this shit together. They so horny for motherfucking sports and shit. You got people out here so horny for sports. They want to get off on sports, watching little kids run and play football and taking showers and shit. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100. We're going to keep it 100 over here at Sham Stoppers. Yes, we got these freaky coaches. We got these coaches want to sandusky these children. They let this stabbing happen on the coaches' watch, nigga. You can't tell me they can't watch them children. I put the bill at the foot of the motherfucking coaches. Real talk. Think about it, fellas. Think about it. See, I'm gonna tell you something. In the county where this shit happened, it's a nice county, Frisco County, predominantly white county, Caucasian county, 8% black. You know what I mean? They feel like they don't need no metal detectors or anything. I don't care. And they so dumb and stupid. We in a day and age with school shootings. Every school should have a metal detector, period, point blank, nigga. Especially now. That's how stupid these YouTube black fools is. And Twitter fools. Talking about they playing like they care about their children. Y'all don't give a fuck about your children. Stop that fucking line. Oh, I better not catch you around my children. I don't want my children to be around. Man, shut up. You can't even see the bigger picture. See, that's what's wrong with niggas. They want validation to feel like they the smartest one on earth because they want you to feel like they have a valid opinion. Nigga, fuck your opinion when you got adults in front of your kids watching your children. Send them into school. Malcolm X already said you a fool if you send your children to school. Niggas is crazy out here, man. That's why I said they should have an IQ test for people to get on YouTube. And if they don't have no background on law or anything, right? One side wanna say, yeah, he stabbed them. Other side said, no, man, he going to jail. White side saying that nigger should burn that nigger, fry that nigger ass. That's po shit. All them niggas is po. And they be the main one be talking about somebody broke and they po as fuck. Nigga, if you pay taxes on anything, nigga, you on your cars or anything, nigga, you don't own that. We don't own nothing here. We here to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of motherfucking happiness. Felipe said a reasonable doubt to secure a conviction. So everybody need to not even say it's the children. They care about the children. Nobody care about children. You got YNs, you got young niggas out here, young crackers out here getting drunk, doing all types of shit. I don't want to hear no excuses. American school system is done. You see they got rid of the Department of Education? Huh? Huh? See, you got rid of the Department of Education, right? Ain't that funny? This shit turned around to happen after they got rid of the Department of Education. How you can't organize a track meet? And this little dude got a knife coming in there. Y'all ain't got no metal detector. Because y'all have little angels walking around that motherfucker. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm on the law side. And the law says that was a self-defense case. Because it's a Supreme Court case right now that says you have the right to warn somebody. Let me give you an example. When you go to an electric company, or you go to a vacant building, or you go to somebody's private property, and you say, hey, no trespassing. Hey, if you touch this thing, your ass gonna get fried. What the good book say? Warning comes before destruction. If somebody tell you to leave them alone, you leave them alone. That is a universal law. And you know what? What are cameras at the school, as my brother would say? What a fucking cameras was? Huh? This was a rich school, so you tell me y'all niggas can't afford metal detectors and cameras? It makes them look bad too. They got all this money, big $1 million stadium, but you can't put cameras and metal detectors in there? Because I know why. Because you missed the goody two shoes. Can't nothing happen. I don't want to be around nobody who said that can't nothing happen. Anything can happen at the drop of a dime. And if you living in this type of world talking about can't nothing happen, you're an idiot and you should listen to your mama get her head bust wide open on the backboard by different niggas. This is what happens when you let women in charge of functions. Real talk, man. I am not on nobody's side. I ain't with no race war. I ain't with none of that. I'm just gonna keep it a book, fellas. We're gonna talk about this law though. He brought that knife to school because he was scared. He was 160, $160, $150 something. High school of 200. You know, I used to go to school with grown men. I was 160 in school, looking at grown men that's juniors and seniors, 6'6", 300 pounds. I quit playing football because a dude was 6'3", 250 something pounds. Coach told me to run up the middle. They already know I'm coming up the middle. He hit me so hard, gave me a concussion. And I said, y'all have a good day. I'm finna go play basketball. See, I don't stay there for a defeat or an ass whooping. If somebody tell me you got something for me in your bag, nigga, I'm not finna test your nuts. I respect that. Let me tell you another thing, fellas. I got robbed in middle school for my jacket, trying to be in the gang, trying to be accepted. But I never got jumped in the gang. I want to You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna rip my hood. You know what I mean? I bought an Astro jacket. My dad brought me an Astro jacket. My homeboy had a Dallas Cowboy jacket. We at the bus stop, waiting on the bus in front of the school. Two dudes come by. Two rolling 60 Crips come by, point a gun at me and say, hey man, give me your jacket. I took that motherfucking jacket off, nigga. I ain't stupid, nigga. I'm here to tell a motherfucking story, nigga. The fuck? I'm not gonna test nobody now. Now, what if I would have fought the dude? What if I would have fought the dude and say, nah, fuck you, nigga. You ain't taking my jacket. It was self-defense. No, it's called it coming to do harm to me. Austin already had in his head, nigga, I'm bigger than you, you little nigga. I'm bigger than you little dweeb. I'll move you when I get ready. That's what happened. Bully shit. That's what the fuck happened. Fucking bully shit. This is a bully case, nigga. I don't care what nobody say. Because we living in a bully era. This is a you got cyber bullying now. You can't even hurt nobody's feelings. You get banned the block. This is a bully case. This is a bully case. I don't care what nobody say. This is a bully case. Get out the seat. Bullies. Bullies. Real talk. Yeah, this is a bully case, fellas. Let me stop sharing that. Let me go to another one. Let's go to assault. Assault offenses. Look at this. Intentionally, knowingly, recklessly causing bodily injury to another, including a person's spouse. Intentionally, knowingly threatens another with intent to bodily injury, including a person's spouse. This is Austin right here. Number 2. Intentionally, knowingly threatens another with intimate bodily injury. I don't care if he punched the nigga. I don't care if he shoved him. You can cause bodily injury picking somebody up and throwing them. So this case is going to be a crazy case, fellas. I'm going to follow this case. I ain't going to hold y'all too long. I'm going to follow this case. Right? This is going to be very, very, very peculiar. This is a crazy case. And it got racism written all on it. They both raising money. You know what I mean? I'm with the law. Real talk. Yes, sir. So I'm going to ask y'all, was this case premeditated or self-defense? Everybody in the chat. Was this premeditated or was this self-defense? Or a bully? In the chat. I'm going to put in the chat. Was this premeditated? And really, to find out a case, you have to ask questions. You have to question. He who questions well learns well. When you start asking these questions, man, you start to narrow down the bullshit. Right? So let's play devil advocate. Right. Let's play devil advocate. Let's play devil advocate. Damn, man. I done had a brain fart. I had a good devil advocate. God damn. Shit. I had a good one, y'all. Over here, man, you gotta learn your questioning skills gotta get good, man. That's how you get good at law. Questioning, reading, and dissecting what's going on. That's how you pick that shit out. Right? And then too, this case gotta have witnesses. We're gonna say what the witnesses say in the affidavit, right? Because most of these police officers are retarded nowadays. They can't write to save their life. Their writing skills are horrible, right? I'm with you, PE1. I want to see what led up to the case. I want to see the motive. But what I hear is he brought a knife to school. Did he always carry a school knife of him coming up through the years of school? No. Why wait to come to high school now and carry a knife? Y'all know how high school was. High school is full of bullies, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. High school is crawling with bullies. I went to a private, all white school where I used to see people get bullied on the daily, nigga. And I went to a private Christian school and it was bullies there. So motherfuckers can't tell me shit on this channel, on this platform on YouTube. I got all these niggas beat. I done went to like I said, I done went to a private school, all Caucasian, and I seen bullying there, and I seen white people bullying each other there. I got some experiences, fellas. No cap. Hold on, let me see. Let me answer the question. Maybe if you carry a knife knowing that he was going to hit him and decide to kill him, okay. Was the defendant bullied by the deceased previously? See, that's what we're going to try to figure out. That's why they're not coming out with it. Because PE1, if you go to the daddy's interview, he was saying he already forgive the Karmelo who in jail now, and he don't want this to be racial. But you know people gonna make it racial. Don't know why he said that crazy shit. You know what I mean? So that's what we gonna find out. It kind of say like he's saying that, but he not really saying it. You know what I mean? You know we know our children, fellas. We know our children. We know what type of shit they're gonna get into. We know if they're into porn. This is the most logical, if not the number one logical channel on YouTube. That's why we shadow ban. Because they don't want y'all to have thinking skills. No, bullying is not a defense to kill nobody. You're correct, Felipe. But guess what? But what comes with bullying, put some hands on somebody, that's a no-no. Some people can admit to having shit head kid. Correct. Hey, tell me I'm racist without telling America. Hey, racism is for poor people. Again, like I said, you don't bully people, man. I don't care what color you are. It's just like old buddy in New York, right? Who choked out that Caucasian guy who choked out that black dude, right? I didn't do a podcast on that, right? I didn't do a podcast on Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Kyle Rittenhouse got off self-defense. And it was true. He had the right to shoot them motherfuckers for popping him. They walked up to a dude with a gun. That's retarded. So he popped him. You see how I'm not biased? Now, dude wasn't stabbed because he was a bully. He got stabbed because he was a threat. Correct. He got stabbed because he was a threat. Real talk. This gonna be for this case is to get people emotional and shit, but not looking at the facts of the case, right? So they should bring charges up on the coaches or their school. They should bring up charges against the school too. They should persecute the school. They're at fault. This was negligence. It wasn't in order. Mm-hmm. But guess what, fellas? Anthony gonna do some time. He probably do 5 to 10 years, right? He probably do 5 to 10 years time, right? Because he shouldn't have brought a knife to school, right? Everybody who breaks the law, who brings guns and knives and weapons to school to kill somebody, should you be punished? Yeah, you should be punished. Should the parents in the school be punished? I say the parents should be punished too. If he's so scared, why confront him? Hey, that's my question. Yeah, man, the case is kind of crazy, bro. Like I say, the schools is it's crazy. The school system is failed. It's a failure. I ain't never heard of this at a track meet in my life. Never. Never ever. You know what we used to do at track meet? We used to try to get some pussy. This generation is fucked up. This new generation, fucked up. That's what happened. He don't belong at the track meet, but Anthony was running track. Correct. Like I said, it's the coach's fault. It's the school fault. It's the school fault. Ain't nobody else got common sense on YouTube to say that because they all retarded. Ain't nobody on YouTube got sense to put the responsibility on the school because they retarded. We think schools are so good. You got teachers is fucking these children. Well, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I've been on here long enough. Y'all watch the case. Tell me what y'all think. And society is in the dump right now. This look bad at a fucking high school track meet. This look bad. And no, these ain't children. These are men. So if you see any other fool on YouTube talking about these are children, Get off their channel, man, because they retarded. They fucking retards. Those are men. Those are young men. All right, y'all. Peace.